name is Steve Walb, and I purchased these two rad rover step throughs back in March of 2020. This bike, the battery has failed on it, and this bike has about 163 miles on it. They're 3 months old. I've tested the battery, it doesn't work. I've changed the fuses, it doesn't work. And I reported that, and you wanted this video as documentation for that. So here we go. I'm turning this bike on. I'm going to attempt to power it up. So I've just turned it on down here at the battery like we're supposed to. I'm pressing the mode button and nothing is happening. You can see that it won't charge. I mean, it won't. The battery thing tells me it's fully charged, but it will not start. Won't power up. So I'm going to plug the battery in now. Turn the key off, plug the battery in, and now power it up, and you'll see that it will power up. So you can see that it's got 163 miles. It says I've got a full tank of gas in the battery, but it just will not stay powered up without being plugged in. So I'm going to turn it off now. I'm going to remove this battery. And I'm going to set it. I'm going to set it aside. And I'm going to take the battery from this bike that is still working. And if I pull that from here and I put this on this white bike and it's not plugged in, if I go to power it up, you can see that it powers up easily. 163 miles. It is not plugged in, and so it tells me that it's not any of the connections or wires or fittings or anything like that. So now I'm going to remove this battery, and I'm going to go back to the battery that's failed and replace the fuses. And by the way, for us rad owners out here, it would be way helpful if you would make access to these fuses a lot easier. These are son of a guns to get out of here. So if you could just make the access, or include a tool that actually fits on top of those fuses, because any of these little tools I have found at the auto parts stores and stuff like that, they don't fit down in there in that hole, so there's just not enough room. So I'm going to try to pull this 40 out of here. I'm going to replace it with a brand new 40. Now get down in there. Not the easiest things to work on here with the space. Okay, that guy's in there. I'm going to take this 5 out of here. You can see I've got needle nose pliers, and this is a skinny needle nose plier, and it will not fit down in there unless I can figure out a way to pop that out. So I'm going to put a brand new 5. There's a brand new 5 right out of the box, and I have this tester, and I've tested these fuses so you can see that they're all light up when I touch the probes and everything. So they work. They're brand new. Let's see if I can get this guy in here. There we go. Okay. He's in there. He's in there. Close them up. Okay, I'm going to put this bike back on. Okay, so now we've got the battery back on here. It says it's fully charged when I plug it in, and but it won't power up. So I'm going to try to power it up now. Nothing. Zero. Nothing is happening. So it just tells me that this battery has failed for whatever reason. This bike has not been overcharged. I'm very, very careful with both of these bikes to make sure that we don't charge more than the time that's spoken about in the manuals and everything like that. So I'm going to send you this video in hopes that at 3 months and 163 miles that you would replace the battery. Thank you very much.
Okay. Oops.